It was a cool October day when Tom was sent to work at Acme Ethanol. Unfortunately, Tom's employer hadn't bothered to give Tom any safety training prior to sending him. Tom stepped where he shouldn't have and dropped through a grate that covered the underground conveyor system. The accident could have been significantly worse. He could have died. After some significant effort, Tom was rescued from the conveyor system. During the rescue, two of Acme's employees pulled on Tom's arms trying to free him and unfortunately dislocated both of his shoulders. It was later discovered that there was significant damage done to his rotator cuffs and he'll be permanently disabled. Hey there, it's Pete from First Verify. Are you wondering if this incident could get any worse? Well, it did. Let's look at what ensued. Acme had done a good job helping to rescue Tom and getting him to a hospital as quickly as possible. Had they not, the results could have been much worse. Shortly after Tom was sent to the hospital, Acme called Tom's employer, Bob, to inform him of the accident and suggested he call his insurance company. There was certainly going to be a claim. That was when they discovered that Bob hadn't renewed his insurance coverage because business had been slow. Well, as you might guess, Tom's attorney sued everyone he could. That included both Tom's employer, Bob, and Acme Ethanol. Bob was close to bankruptcy and had no insurance coverage, so naturally the focus of the suit was on Acme. The suit started at $750,000 and then increased to $1.5 million. So how did it all end? Well, it took over 3.5 years to progress through the court system. Fortunately for Acme, the legal cost for their defense was covered by their liability policy. What was the full cost to Acme? We will never know. But let's consider that almost certainly their insurance premiums went up for years to come, and no doubt they lost an incredible amount of productive time dealing with the lawsuit and the fallout from it. And we haven't even talked about the damage to their reputation. How could Acme's management have better protected their company? Well, accidents occur. They are a part of life. But there are several things Acme could have implemented to minimize the impact. First, they could have hired a safety consulting company to review their facility and their work processes, and then to suggest changes to minimize risk. Next, they could have implemented a pre-qualification process to ensure that at a minimum, all the contractors working at their facility had insurance coverage in force and a safety program that included safety training. They could have had a site safety orientation video that covered the hazards and policies for the plant, with a quiz to demonstrate that Tom and all other contractor employees understood the hazards and safety requirements before they started work. They also could have hired an attorney who specializes in insurance to review their policy and recommend possible changes in coverage or contract language to better protect them. An attorney we know who specializes in this type of work consistently tells his clients, the upfront cost of pre-qualification and coverage review are peanuts compared to the post-incident and ongoing costs of winging it. If you would like more information on pre-qualification or insurance coverage review, contact me. Thanks for listening.